Hi Fiends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 293 in Best Fiends. This one is called Sticky Start, with the goals of detonating 11 of the red dynamite and collecting 80 of the blue. So let's take a look at the board, which fiends we have available. So these are the fiends that are lined up. I like all of these guys. Well, of course, I'm going to need Edward because he's got the converter. And I think I like the way these bombs work over just the stripe bombs, the ones that go either vertically or diagonally. I think that's what I want. Well, we're going to try it, and if it doesn't work, then we'll try a different setup. So I don't really have the best setup here, but I can always go ahead and restart and see if I can get a little bit more than just 3 put together. See, look at that. Already I get a little bit better start. I don't know that this is going to be enough to help immensely, but I'm taking out these stumps and I'm putting the red together. So yeah, it doesn't cost any energy or any, there's no problem with redoing that. It just takes a little bit of time to grind, as they say, but that didn't take long at all. All right, so here we go with Edward. We're filling up his meter. And then I'm going to use this because I'll put more purple together and I'm trying to open up some of this dynamite. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to reach down as far as I can. What I'm hoping is that Moose will reach to the corner and blow everything up for me, right? That would be nice. But I think besides working on that, I'll also work on opening this up on my own to try to make more space. So here's Whisper helping out, and that's going to allow the red to come together, right? Ooh, or the green. Now the slugs really are just there to give me grief. That doesn't give me a bomb yet, because the slugs can put more of the slime on the board, and it's never fun, but it's not a big deal. If I come down here, that's 7,200 points. I don't quite fill Napoleon, but if I do this, I take out this branch entirely, and things can slide in there now. So now look at all this red I can try to collect. I can't get absolutely every bit of it, but I can get a lot. And that gives me a bomb. And now I've got these guys to help if I can bring Moose's stuff down here. Not really positioned well to do that. Oh, I can't get there from here. Alright, we'll take out this green. It's still clearing things out. I still have plenty of moves left. And then here we go, but the problem is I want to set this up so it can get to the detonator, and it's just not in the right spot to do that. I think I can get another bomb from Napoleon, or I could get some blue and try to open things up a bit. That might be better, because really what I want to do is just reposition this so it's along here. So if I do this, I clear things out, and then I've got the red where I can activate it where I want it. Look at that. That's what I want to do. It's going to bust up that slug. And then it is even collecting some of the blue here because it cleared everything out. So now probably what I want to do is focus on blue if I can, although this converter is way high up here, so I'm not going to get as much as if I were to bring it down lower. If I could just set off this purple or green bomb and detonate this down here, but I'm not close enough yet. So I'm going to do this. I've got 18 moves. I'm going to take out this green here and get close, and then I can bring this bomb down and hit the detonator. So all of the dynamite is taken care of. The dynamite had kind of covered over that detonator, so I had to do a little extra work, and now I can focus entirely on the blue. I may not want to grab that around there. I might do this. I brought it so that the blue is all the way down to the ground, which isn't really the best move for the blue, but I've got enough turns, I think, to get this done. And I'm going to be hitting the detonator even though I don't need it anymore. Alright, so let's keep taking the blue because we want to keep gathering up enough for Edward's meter here. Now we get this. If I can bring it down a little bit, it'll be better for me. So really any of these colors that I remove under here, that's going to work just fine for me. And then I put this together and look at how much blue I have because it's more centrally located. I can't reach absolutely all blue. Some of it's cut off, but I got all but those two that were cut off, and that is enough to get me another converter. And I bring this down just a little bit. This one I'm finding to be an easy level, and I don't know if that's because I just got some luck or if it just happens to be an easier one, but whichever it is, it's nice to have a break every so often. This is really a fun game, partly because it is challenging, and but it is nice to give my brain a break every so often, so I will take this one. There we go. And here's the nice thing. I'm collecting lays, and those nice long strings and the extra moves at the end with the bombs on the board, that's what gives me bonus points here. So I will take it. That was a super fun one. I like that one. I almost feel like losing that one every time so I can grind and just collect those crates, but it takes a lot to get things from those crates. If you have questions about grinding, I've got a tutorial on it. You can ask me. All right, so there are all those guys. I get to open up my crates here. I'm going to go this way, get my free meteor mites for upgrading. And I get to claim my first level of the annual Minution Luau, the Lay Challenge 1. I get 4 keys for that. And I'll get to start the next one for another 4 keys after I collect 525 lays. So that's it for me. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. As always, thanks for watching. And even though I hopped ahead of a friend, maybe she'll be able to get ahead of me and then she'll get some keys and we'll just keep doing that back and forth. Lots of fun ways to get free stuff on this game. Bye-bye.